down with your head towards us. This is your time to receive, to relax, to check in, check out, as you wish. Lying Shavasana. You don't need to help, but if you need more or less pressure, please feel free to communicate that to your receiver, to your giver. Those who are giving, we'll begin with our hands in prayer, our eyes closed, and take a few moments to drop in. Think of something, someone, or somewhere that helps you tap into metta. Something, someone, or somewhere that inspires you to feel and share love. A source from the inside that fills your own cup to the point of overflowing, to the point where what would feel best in your body and in your being would be to give to another being. Heal their body, to alleviate their suffering, or simply give them a nice experience in their body. Take a few deep breaths and allow this feeling of metta to engulf your whole body, to pour over your whole body. Now concentrate this feeling in your hands. Feel how your hands heat up as you concentrate metta in the palms of your hands and the fingers. Power to heal lies within you. It begins in your hands. Now begin to rub your hands together. Slowly and softly float the eyes open and rub the hands even more vigorously, creating heat and friction and energy in the hands as you observe the body of your friend, and then gently place the hands onto the feet with the thumb to the sole of the foot, other fingers to the top of the foot, and then sink in. So this is first contact. We're not doing anything, we're just connecting, we're just feeling. We're just communicating our presence to our receiver, and we're inviting them to release and relax and accept our touch. We're knocking on the door and waiting for them to open the door. When you feel the door open and you feel you have permission, traction their feet back. So take the tops of the feet, traction them back without sliding their body on the mat. And then open their feet the width of your shoulders, and then open your knees wide. So you're sitting in kneel diamond. And this will allow the natural curve of your lower back to be maintained. And from there, lean side to side. So we're palming from side to side, pouring body weight through straight arms. And I'm using the heel of the palm of the hand and the inner arch of the foot. So please move further away and bring his feet closer together so that they're your shoulder distance. Exactly. And then same thing. Puedes correr hacia atrás un poquito. Cierra sus piernas. Lo mismo ves. So, your shoulder distance. Why shoulder distance? This is biomechanically how you're going to be able to pour weight through your straight arms. And now, slow it down. So there's something very interesting that happens when you give and receive touch. So So when the receiver feels your touch on the point of their body, their attention automatically goes to that point. And if that point of contact shifts, their attention follows. However, if the transition from point to point is so slow that their consciousness grows bored of following it, or it's a challenge to follow that movement, then their mind switches into a whole different mode. Switches from the sympathetic nervous system to the parasympathetic nervous system. We're going to continue with the same technique, but now thumbs to the sole of the foot. Thumbs to the sole. So the same line, straight arm, straight elbow. Now I'm pouring body weight in through the thumbs. Same rhythm, slow, steady, delicate, from side to side. We spend a lot of time opening the feet because the energy channels Thai massage, most of the major lines pass through the feet. And as we open the energy channels in the feet, as we work on the rest of the body, the energy has route to flow, has where to go. From here we're going to palm up the legs. So to palm up the legs, I like to lift my hips up. And we're focusing our touch on the soft part of the calf, so inside the shin bone. You don't want to connect bone with bone. We're going to be working on the soft tissues of the calf muscle. You may need to rotate your hands in or out. Standard is fingertips towards the head. And continue with the same side to side, slow rocking motion. The waves on the beach on a calm day. And we stop just below the knee, so we don't pour weight into the knee joint. And we walk up, down, and up. Palming in Thai massage they call elephant palming, which is a great metaphor. If you've ever seen an elephant with their big feet and all their heavy body weight step on the ground, they place their foot on the ground, and as they pour their body weight into the foot actually expands, and the contact with the ground expands. It's a slow process. So the next time you come to the knees, step one foot forward into a lunge. We'll make circles with the knees. So although the knees don't like a lot of body weight poured directly down into them, they do like contact, they do like massage. So take the knees and make circles in both directions. And then palm up the thighs. So the thighs can be sensitive, they can like a lot of weight, or they can like very little weight. So now's a good time to check in with your partner. So lots of contact, full hand, all the way from. And then palm up the thighs and check in. Maybe your partner, ask your partner if they want more or less intensity. come up to the tops of the thighs, and palming at the tops of the thighs, look for their heartbeat. So you should feel their pulse just beneath the pelvic bones. When you feel that heartbeat, we're going to do a blood stop. So we're going to pour our body weight into both of our hands, and either come to a down dog or come to plank. If anyone is pregnant or thrombosis or varicose veins or diabetes or menstruation, some people don't like, some people do. So you should hear that, you should feel the pulse, you should feel the beating of the heart. This is like stepping on a hose or squeezing a hose. The idea is keep the body weight there the whole time. Keep the weight there until you lower your knees down. Keep the weight there, and then in the last moment, you let go and you let the blood enter. Let's all go to our left side. So go to the leg that's on your left side. Take one hand, with one hand, pick up the leg. With the other hand, bend the knee and plant the foot on the floor. Yeah, have their knee, calf moving. I'm going to hook my fingers to the back of the calf and lean back. So first I go right up back behind the knee. I hook my fingertips in. I lean back, and I can even separate my fingertips away. So I'm not sliding on the flesh, but I'm leaning to create pressure through my fingertips. And then I work my way down the calf. And with my two knees, I'm anchoring or holding their ankle in place. Now, for the upper part of the thigh, I'm going to place your knee into the center of my chest, just for stability. That's optional. I'm going to interlace my fingers, and this motion I call it waka waka, waka waka, waka waka. The heel of the hand on both sides of the femur, both sides of the thigh. I bring my elbows down together to create an inner pressure. Check in with your partner, more or less pressure. And I work my way down the thigh. When I get down to the crook of the thigh, to the groin area, I hook and lean back to traction. Hook and lean back for traction. And I can work my way back up the thigh with that same traction motion. So I hook, and I lean back for traction. Hook, and lean back for traction. From here, push the knee forward. Take the heel. The only part that's a little complicated, I'm going to step my right foot over their straight leg. Right foot over their straight leg. Yep. And I'm going to place their leg over my right thigh. From here, harmonics. Harmonics. So I look for the rhythm at which their body bounces back towards me. And then here, I take their leg, bring it to the middle of my thigh, or a little bit more towards the knee. I gently push the foot down to create a traction, and I lean back. Hook, anchor, traction. And I deeper into my own lunge, which will allow for more deeper traction. With my left hand, I like to place this hand right at the bottom of the thigh, so that I'm really bringing the traction into the psoas, the QL, the low back. And then from here, I'm going to palm the arms. So there's a lot of ways of palming the arms. You can begin with on just one side. You can do both sides simultaneously. For today, let's begin on one side, the side that we're on. And I'm going to palm simultaneously the upper arm and the forearm. The forearm, I go all the way down to the wrist and even into the palm of the hand. And on the upper arm, I work from just above the elbow to the armpit, front of the shoulder, pec area, which we'll focus on a little more fully in a minute. And now brush this arm off, and we'll go to the second arm. So make sure you're comfortable, body comfortable. First principle, look for ways of positioning your body so that you can work efficiently and comfortably. Make sure you haven't sped up too much. Soft fingers. Soft fingers maintain contact without grabbing. From here, we're going to do a twist, the Russian dance. So, everyone, let's do this together. So, your torso up. Your hands will come down on either side of their body, and I'll switch my knees. Right knee down, left knee up. Switch your knee. Right knee down, left knee up. Down to the ground. Right knee down, left knee up. Hook, being traction back, the hip. Actually make less of a twist. So we want to go into the twist progressively. So for the first twist, it's going to be a little less intense. Hands down to the ground, switch your knees again. So come back. This is half sacral float. From here, we're going to pull the flesh of the side of the belly, the side of the hip, the side of the upper thigh, and the glute, and the side of the ribs. Pull them towards me. And I try to use my body weight as much as possible. So I rock with this motion. So it's not my arms making the effort, it's my body making the effort. My hara, my center, my core, and then my hands just follow. Russian dance again. Place your hands down on the ground. Switch your knees. Right knee down, left knee up. Got it? And now we'll create friction in the lower back. So rub the sacral area. Actually create friction. So rub the lower back. Rub the sacrum. Really create a lot of heat, friction. A little bit faster this. Yeah, exactly. We really create the heat. Starting a fire back there. Kundalini fire. Hands down, switch your legs again. Hold. And so here when you're pulling, try to bring your fingertips as deep underneath their body as possible. And last time, Russian hands. Hands down, switch your knees. And this time we'll do the full twist on their exhale. So have them inhale. And on the exhale, your right hand comes to the shoulder on the far side, and your left hand brings their hips straight to you. Inhale to release. We'll do this for 3 breaths. Exhale. Third time. Good. And then unwind. Take their leg and walk back. Walk back. Walk back. Take their leg. Traction. Do the same on the second side. First we bend the leg, plant the foot. First we work the calf. Fingertips. Pull the calf. Working our way down. Fingertips are placed in the middle of the calf and they wide out. Since we covered the technique on the first leg, try to speak a little less on this leg so you can be more focused and present with your partner. Waka waka. And traction back as well. Hook, traction, lean. Hook, traction. Good. And then push this knee up in towards their chest. Your foot. Step your left foot over their straight leg. Left foot over their straight leg. Harmonics again. Good. And here we're going to palm specifically the chest. So right in the junction where the pecs meet the deltoids, where the chest muscles meet the shoulder muscles, you'll find that the heel of the palm of your hand can create a perfect fit. I stack my bones, so shoulders over elbows, over wrists, core body weight. I'll go from side to side. It's nice to check in here as well if they want more or less intensity. Here we're going to sit back a little to create pressure in the traps. So with my fingertips like little hooks, I place my fingertips in the traps and I lean back to create a pressure into their traps. From side to side, creating pressure. You can play the piano as well. brush off down the arms, and Russian dance. So take the hands down, switch the knees, bring them into a twist, hook the hip, lean back. Make the twist a little less intense, more spacious. Come out, so hands down, switch your knees again, and then pull side by side. Reach your fingertips deep under your back, almost all the way to the spine. Pull the side of the hip, side of the glutes, side of the belly, side of the ribs. And we'll dance again. Hands down, switch the knees. Friction in the sacrum. All with mental, all with loving kindness. Expressing care of your heart through contact of your hands. So on your sacrum, not on the hip, on the sacrum. A little bit further out. The center of the back, low back. Hands down, switch the knees. Pull. Again. And last one, full twist. Hands down, switch the knees. Left hand crosses over, anchors the far shoulder. Cue your friends, inhale. With their exhale, bring it with a deep twist. As they inhale, come out. And as they exhale, leg it. Twist deep. Leg it. 3 times. Switch your knees to come out. Take your leg again. Traction. Here, I'm going to scoop both of your feet and bring them up by that. Here, I'm going to stand up. This is going to wake them up. This may not come out perfectly the first time, but let's give it a shot. The foot that's in your right hand, cross it over the other leg. Right hand crosses over. My left hand, I'm going to sustain the bottom foot. Left hand sustains the bottom foot. My right leg swings around in front of her legs and crosses over her body. If you're turned this way, make sure you turn back to look facing her head. So step your left leg that way to turn and face looking her head. You did the opposite of what I said. So turn it. No, don't move your right foot stays where it was. Your left foot, tu pie izquierda se pasa hacia el espejo. Sin cruzar. Can you help her? So have her turn so that she's facing the head. Ahora, y para ti, lo mismo. Pasa tu pie izquierdo hacia adelante y gírate hacia mí, en sentido de reloj. No, gírate hacia él. Deja el pie donde está. Tú estás así, gírate hacia tu derecha. Exacto, exacto. Ahora tu pie izquierda, córrelo más hacia el espejo. Mira, mira, mira. Tu pie está aquí, córrelo más hacia allá. Exacto, exacto. Y ahora cuádrate mirando hacia ella. Perfecto. Ahí. Ok. Ahora, now, right hand reaches down and takes their hand. Okay, now, this is the hard part actually. 3 things have to happen at the same time. 1, I have to put her into tension and I have to maintain that tension. That's the first thing. Second thing that's going to happen is I'm going to step my left leg straight forward. Third thing that's going to happen is I'm going to lower the heel down to the ground. All 3 of these things have to happen at the same time together. Tension, left foot forward, heel down to the ground. Watch first. Tension, left foot forward, heel down to the ground. All at the same time. She's not helping. Tension, left foot forward, heel down to the ground. Okay? Give it a shot. Tension, left foot steps forward, heel down to the ground. Tension, left foot steps forward, heel down to the ground. Okay, so we'll have more time to practice that. We'll have a lot of time to practice that. For now, have your friends sit comfortably cross-legged facing you. Bring their hands up. Interlace their fingers. We're going to traction the shoulders up. Shoulders are sensitive joints, so be sure to check in if they want more or less intensity. But I take her wrists and I bring my forearms with her forearms. I position myself in this goddess stance or a horse stance. We inhale together. And with the exhale, I use the strength of my legs to traction her shoulders up. You want more or less loud? 3 times with their exhale. Last time. Inhale, forearm with forearm. Exhale, traction up. Great. Okay. Left knee comes down. Left knee comes down. That's your right knee. Left knee. Left knee comes down. Uncross their hands and fold their hands back behind their head. I take elbows. I invite their head forward, chin to chest. Now here, I'm going to use my right thigh to brace their upper back. And I kind of push forward a little bit with the right thigh, but not too much, not yet. And I bring their elbows together and back towards me. And I give the exact same amount of pressure in both elbows. And I check in. Do you want more stretch or less? If they want more, I bring my right thigh forward and I bring their elbows back. Good. And then slowly release them out. Remember those 2 moves? We will be doing them later. Step back up. Right foot, swing it around and step in front of them. Rest their head on your thigh and gently sandwich their shoulder between your knees. So I kind of have her, she's slightly leaned forward, her head's relaxed, and now her left shoulder, her left trap is open for me to work. So first I'm going to use the heel of the palm of my hand with my straight arm. And then I can use my thumbs. If they want more intensity, I can use thumb over thumb, that's super intense. Or you can try this. This is really nice. Thumb in the palm of the hand. So the thumb in the palm of the hand allows the weight of both hands, but it allows the surface area of the thumb without overstraining your thumb. And check in. Do they want more or less? You can use both thumbs next to each other. Generally, trapezius work, like working these muscles here, is great for anyone who uses a computer or anyone who uses a phone. Which, if you don't live on the island of Puerto Rico, you probably use a computer. Bring them back up to seated, and we're going to step around to the second side. Warm up first with the heel of the hand, more surface area, less intensity, and then move towards thumbs, or thumb in the palm of the hand, or thumb over thumb. Basically, the whole trapezius muscle until the corner of the bone. So the AC joint, the acroclavicular joint, I don't actually press onto that, but there's a little nook right behind it that's really nice to adore. It's where the supraspinatus passes. Back up. And we'll come behind them to close with 3 brushes from the top of the head, down, arm to shoulder, down the back, down to the hips. 2 more times. Brushing off any stuck energy, any negative thoughts, any heaviness or tiredness. Smell it all. And then we close by bringing our hands back to prayer. Close our eyes. And gently release the dance. Release the connection that you've created and return to your own space, your own body, your own mind, your own breath. And allow a space to generate, to appear between your body and your friend's body. In that space, you release any attachment to the massage, any attachment to the results, whether it was good or bad. Just feel in your heart that you gave the best of what you had to give, and that in this moment is divinely perfect. Slowly release your hands, your eyes, and we'll change roles. So those who just received will give, and those who just gave will receive.